This is a little bit better view at Jackson Beach as opposed to the video I did last night. It is beautiful, very beautiful. My daughter used to come over here on the dock. She'd grab rocks from this side or that side. And of course, Mommy and me, we'd hang onto a hand and she'd come down here and she'd toss them in. It was funny. I'm just trying to pick something up, sorry. There we go. See if I can get one of the fish to come up and grab one of this. They love that stuff there. A lot of turtles right in this part right over here with the grass sticking out. Lots of turtles in there. A couple snappers, you gotta be careful of them, but painted shell turtles and things like that, they're harmless. But those snappers, they're pretty aggressive. But I've decided every day or every so often I'm just gonna visit the places that me, my former girlfriend, former fiance, my daughter used to come to. Despite the bullshit that we've endured and the bad separation, we did have some really good times, and it made our daughter extremely happy, and she learned a lot, and that is all that matters. Yeah, losing the one I love and not being able to see my daughter for a while, that fucking hurts, but that's just the way it has to be, I guess, for now. But here's the deal, folks. No matter how down and depressed or alone you feel, if you come to a place like this, wherever you're at, or even if it's just a hike through the woods, get your mind off in it, you'll feel better. Yeah, you may get a little depressed thinking, okay, I wish the one I love or miss is here. But you have to understand, life will go on. It is what you make. And I know it's easier said than done, and I acknowledge that. But after my former separated from me, I felt like my fucking world was over. I literally felt like there was nothing left. And I just wanted to curl up in a fucking corner someplace and just die. But I didn't. Does coming here hurt? Yes. Of course it hurts. But sometimes we have to face the pain in order to feel good. Sorry, I'm not trying to give a psychology lesson and all that. I'm just stating reality of what worked for me, and it may not work for you. But at least give it a try, folks. Maybe you've lost somebody in your family you love. Maybe they passed away, or whatever the case may be, or moved away. It's the same thing. I'm going to say something that probably going to get a lot of criticism of, but I want to say it. For the most part, life is what we make. We can either make it a good one, or we can wallow in our own shit and wonder why everything stinks. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be rude. But I know, I'm talking from experience. I wallowed in my own shit for a long time. And I kept saying, geez, why does life stink? Geez, I wonder why. You're wallowing in shit, and that's what you're going to get. Anyways, I hope the video is enjoyable. Hopefully that what I'm saying will touch somebody and maybe give you a little bit of hope. There's a saying that was on the movie Shawshank Redemption, and it's absolutely fucking true. Hope is a good thing. Perhaps the best of things. And it's when we have hope that we have a possible future. When we give up hope, we stagnate or we die. And the other part to his saying that really bothered me, but it's true. Get busy living or get busy dying. And I tell you what, folks, I'm busy living for my daughter. No one else. All right. That's the end of this video. I'm just gonna stand out here. Hopefully I don't fall in. But enjoying, wow, blue sky on a gloomy, miserable day. That's hope. Coincidence? I doubt it. Be good to each other and be kind to yourselves.